Hey Venture friends, Venture Brad here, and if you want to charge your new little Traxxas car, in my case the TRX4M, instead of this stupid little ID dumb charger with a proper RC charger, here's how to do it. You're going to need a balance lead, at least 2S balance lead. If you got an old LiPo that's crashed, you throw it away. You should cut the leads off for many reasons, but this is one of them. Save the lead. You're going to need the charge connector that works with your charger. You're going to need a soldering iron to solder things up. If you follow this video, you won't need a voltmeter, but they're always good to handy. And you're going to need a hammer. First thing you do is take your stupid stock charger, lay it out on the table, and make sure nobody can use that thing again. Then cut your charge plug off like I did here, this guy. And get your soldering iron warmed up and shrink wrap, and I'll show you how to wire this thing up. Alright, so let's decode this plug to start with. First, I'd say that a lot of the other Traxxas batteries, Spectrum and all that have this ID junk going on, they have RFDI chips in here to talk back and forth with the charger. This one doesn't have it. It's just a basic 2-cell LiPo with a stupid plug on the end. You could just cut these wires off and re-terminate it with a normal LiPo plug and go about your day, but if you want to preserve the Traxxas plug and use a stock controller and all that, you need to use this or make an adapter or whatever. So anyways, the way this works out is just show you with my voltmeter here. Facing up, meaning this triangle portion right here, the oddball out is up. That's C1 in my little drawing here. If you go this first black one all the way over here to this here, get my probes in there, right? That's cell 1. And then if you go from here all the way over to here, that's cell 2. So the car actually just runs off these two outer ones. It doesn't do anything with these ones, but what we need to do is we need to correctly hook this up to our charger, because if you just plug this into a balance port, it won't know what to do because it has no reference. It needs to know the reference. So let's show you how to wire this thing up. So this is what you're trying to achieve. I'd recommend plugging your battery up without cutting it, just kind of loosely here, so you could double check, draw everything out so you know what you're doing and that sort of thing. You want to take great care not to cross wires or doing that. You can't have a barbecue. Most chargers are safe enough to say no, but if you cross something where you short out two leads improperly on the battery or something like that, you could have yourself a problem. So be mindful of what you're doing here. But this is what you're trying to achieve. You're going to take your ground straight through here. Now I drew this all backwards, so it's going to be upside down now. Take your ground straight through. Now the positive one on the battery is red, and on the charge lead it's got this stripe on it. The opposite is ground. On the balance lead I'm using, it's actually opposite. This is my ground here. This is cell 1 and cell 2. They go in the same order. If you had a larger battery, cell 3, cell 4, etc. But what we're trying to achieve is we want to take the ground out of the battery. We want to wire that directly over to, if you look under plug real carefully, that's ground, that's positive. I don't know why it's not showing me. Oh, there we go. Ground and positive. The positive's the square one. The ground's got the knocks, the edges knocked off of it. For the XD 30, 60, 90 series, my personal plug of choice. So you're going to want to wire that straight through there, but then you want to take the ground wire off your balance lead. And now if you look at the balance lead, there's these little indexing tabs. This is how you want it to be, with the indexing tabs up all the way. So if you're looking at it like this, all the way to the left, that's your ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Index tabs up. Set these ground wires up in here, where ground goes to the ground here, and then has a jumper. I did all my jumping actually right at the back of the plug here, and jump that over to ground to C1, which in my case is red, or ground. C1, you don't go to this plug anywhere because that's your cell 1 voltage and not your full pack voltage. So you just bring that straight over to the middle plug on your 2-lead balance port, or your second one. I just brought it up into here. You could probably even see right there where it turned around, made the wire turn, and then I did a little solder down below the wire turn. just to turn it back around. And then C2 is the same idea, is our ground lug. This is our full pack voltage, the VCC, and this is voltage of the common collector. I just learned that. And then that goes to your positive lug of your plug of choice, and then that also goes over to C2, which is the complete opposite one here. And then once you all do that, solder it all up, rob it as your mother's brother, and go have fun, enjoy crawling, and Adventure Brad out.